Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Shellosphere.
There's
Tanesha.
a lot of love in here.
Oh, yes. And there's a lot of love in here. Donations. We're going to be touching on what interests and non-interests look like in the dating world.
Yeah. To us, though.
To us.
We can only speak for ourselves.
What does it look like when somebody's interested or not interested in you?
So we're going to speak from our point of view, too, when we've been interested and when we've been not interested.
Mm-hmm.
And when we caught on to when somebody else was interested and not interested.
Or not interested.
Yeah. I want to kick
That's
this off.
fun. I think my ace should kick it off.
Damn. Okay, so we're going to tap on when in dating when you know that someone's not interested. I'm going to go there first.
Okay.
And then I'll go into when I know I'm not or when I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when someone I'm dating and I feel that they are not interested anymore, the conversation changes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can catch vibes through text messages.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't even got to be a verbal conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You can catch it straight through that text message.
Yeah.
It's dry. It's, we give each other nicknames, let's say, and we're into rich rising, beautiful, rich rising, whatever. And I know it sounds cliche like they be saying,
They
but
say grand rising.
yeah.
We don't say that.
We don't say that, but, and it's GM, you get a GM. Yeah. Something wrong. Something is up. Something up.
Abbreviate, nigga.
Even abbreviation, yeah. Because if I like repetitive affection. Mm-hmm. I like the same things. I get used to certain things,
Me too.
It becomes a routine. So if we text each other or communicate in a certain way in the AM, and I'm used to that, and I get a different response.
Yeah.
One particular AM to me. That's a red flag. Something wrong.
Something's changed.
Something is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, Lord.
What you got to say, Marquita?
Yeah, go ahead.
It happened. It happened. And I pointed out, and they make it seem like I'm tweaking. I'm like, nigga, I like
that's the
consistency.
game.
Yeah, I like consistency. So
yeah, when they make it seem like you tweaking, that's the game.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that they don't want to be real and express how they really feel.
Exactly.
And I'm a confronter.
me too.
I like to get straight to the
Nip it in
point,
the bud,
baby. Yeah, like if something is wrong, let me know.
Yeah.
And they because I'm so stern or because I don't take certain things, they're kind of redundant. They don't want to come to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of my rebuttal.
Yeah. The fear of your rebuttal.
The fear of my rebuttal.
Mm-hmm.
But
DSL, can you pull the mic a little closer?
DSL.
Both of y'all got them, but it's okay.
Here we go. DSL.
Wait, the way Doogie said, DSL.
Oh,
You got 'em
DSL.
too?
Her.
There's no lipstick.
That's me, guys.
I forgot DSL.
That's me.
I don't got them.
Can you hear me now?
What's another word for vagina that starts with D?
It's not one. It's not one. Go ahead.
Delicious.
Go ahead, Tanesha.
Delicious.
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 Lips. Okay.
Go T.
What's the question?
So we gonna start with a time that you noticed that somebody wasn't interested. What was that shit?
Shit.
Oh, wait.
You did.
Okay.
When you knew they weren't interested when the
As far as communication,
The time when I knew that someone in particular wasn't interested in me anymore is the intimacy, like the sexual part of it. Like, it didn't necessarily stop, but it got more so like the same old thing all the time. It was like a routine. Lay on your back. Like I could say it out loud
like
what's about to happen when it was about to happen.
It felt like a job for them.
Almost like do me last because I'm gonna fall asleep.
Damn. She
Type
gonna raise
shit.
her
And it's
hand.
like, excuse me,
Type
excuse
shit.
me.
Libido.
Yeah, it was like, and then that made me grow to be insecure because automatically for me, when or if a sexual situation changes, it's like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah.
So then when that happens, then that happens, and then we just ain't doing it no more. So that's if you're in that realm of things, like if you're in a relationship. But if you're dating and you find dating, when I knew somebody wasn't interested in me anymore, it was just the level of communication stopped. It was just talking every single day, falling asleep on the phone type shit, and then not talking at all and not even knowing when a motherfucker woke up from when they fell asleep on the phone. Like it kind of just like faded away, stopped talking in some type of weird way. Never was like said, oh, I'm not interested anymore, but it just felt like that.
I feel so bad.
You feel what?
You feel
I feel bad.
Why?
Because I feel like it's always me losing.
Always you losing the interest.
Yeah.
So you haven't had a time where somebody lost interest first?
Okay. I do. No, for real. I do have a time where somebody self-sabotaged our situation. But I have my reasons why I think that was. I don't think it was like a loss of interest in me. Remember, Nelsie, I told you a time that you asked me to speak on a certain topic on Snapchat, and I did. It was
yeah,
and she took
thought you were talking about
she
y'all.
thought I was talking about us, and I'm like,
no, you had to take one for the team for me.
I had to take one for the team. So
whoopsies.
She's also an actress, so she acted that she put on a full motherfucking performance. You don't even look the same to me. I'm like
that wasn't even for you. That was for Nuki.
Right.
She wasn't trying to hear it because she was trying to go back to her
situation.
Yeah, her situation because she was separated from her wife. So her wife at first wasn't doing anything, and then she landed a position in the industry, right? So it was a look more so than a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So I could say that's the time I felt. I don't know if it's even the same because I feel like she self-sabotaged that shit because we was damn near perfect together in an imperfect way though.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
She read the room wrong.
Yeah.
And I felt like it was intentionally.
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, so when do you feel like you weren't interested in somebody? Or how do you say it?
When I wasn't interested.
I know we kicking it.
Well, when we kicking it, when I feel like I'm not interested in someone, I'm real petty.
Damn. In what ways though?
What you do, girl?
I'm a check in type of cat. So
stop checking in.
I don't like a person that don't. I don't like a person that don't check in. I don't care what stage of the. I don't care. And I know that's selfish. I don't know, but I communicate. So I like to. Yeah, I'm at work, and it's not let me know blow for blow what's going on with you in your life, but communication is a plus for me. I'm a texter, and I think that's a negative though. I think women in our age bracket prefer a talker. I'm learning that.
Yeah. Because texting could be taken
I've
another
fallen
way.
into that part of social, communication.
I like a text if it's not that deep. If you ain't really saying much.
Yeah, because you miscommunicate deep texts. Deep text messages.
Yeah, you can. So I would rather talk in that sense. Yeah.
If I had to choose.
Yeah. But I'm the type that I like to. If I ask you how you are or something, I like a response. So
an immediate response?
Not an immediate response.
Yeah.
But not past a 3 hour, 4 hour.
Not like 9 o'clock at night
of joint.
and I'll text you at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so I like to check in, and sometimes I can miscommunicate the fact that I like, if I'm a check in, then I like to lead by example without stating that without saying that's what I'm doing. Yeah. So if I'm giving you something,
People that
learn behavior.
Yeah, people that pay attention, I want them to give that back.
I've always said that too, like learn behavior. Like if I feel like you're falling short and I'm showing you what I feel should be the dynamic and it's positive, I think it should be a learned behavior. You can catch on to it and do it to me.
That's people that
But I know that can be a miscommunication too.
It can.
You know, so I ain't gonna hold that against anybody.
Yeah.
But I like that type of thing. So the check
you lose
in
interest if they don't.
Because I communicated. Y'all know what to do.
I communicated.
I do, and it's like I said, it's not a necessity, like a word for, like a stop for stop type of thing. But the communication, the fact that it makes me feel some type of way that you are communicating that with me to let me know that you safe.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
She look lost. What you say?
What you got?
I look lost. I'm just listening. What you saying? She not used to people that listen.
Well, she just listening.
Are you asking me next, or do you want to answer?
Could you go next?
When I lost,
not used to people.
when I lost interest,
Why did you lose interest?
I hate this so much for me too.
For myself.
I think it's more so like too many encountering surface level people. Because like I told you, like when we attract people, it could be on a surface level and it could be something energetic, right? They could have a fucking happy day doing that moment where you like, this is somebody I want.
It's a vibe.
I want to be around this motherfucker a little bit more. But then when you start communicating with them, they kind of like, they lack depth.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's when you lose interest. Like,
when
you feel like
I'm curious about life now and shit. Yeah. So it's like, even if you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about,
I hold the conversation.
Yeah,
exactly.
Not even that. It could be more so the fact that you open to learning what I'm diving into, and then you have questions.
Yeah, that's holding it.
Yeah, holding it.
Okay. Yeah. Holding Engage.
Try.
If you feel weird, well, I feel like I'm talking to a wall. I can't keep talking to you because I can't really hold surface level relationships anymore.
Yeah.
And we do know when we talking to a wall because You know we know when we talking to a wall.
If I stop, I got a perfect example. My guy from the Honeys, right? We be at the gym. This nigga would be like, hey, how you doing? Headphones on, music loud. Nigga, you don't want to know how I'm doing. Right. You don't. He just saying, it's like a part of the routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just normalize this shit, but you don't really care. So when people ask you and they really care, and then they could carve out like the space for whatever the fuck. You don't want them to hold it. Exactly. You just want to be able to release it, but you don't want them to hold it.
Release it and it be heard.
Yeah,
so it doesn't have to be held to be heard.
So let's speak on not being.
With the quotes.
I hear you. What you say?
It doesn't have to be held to be heard.
Oh my God! Let me get some more, boy.
It's right here. Can I just dive into? Because I knew you were about to say something.
Go.
I wanted to, before I forget, dive into what makes me disinterested. It's when
you was next.
It's when like somebody is constantly talking about themselves.
Ooh, big one.
That's a big one right there.
Who the fuck y'all think y'all are?
Yeah, and I'm an English major. Yes. I ain't got time.
It's like, first of all, who do you think you are? Okay, and you're explaining all that to me, but can I ask you who I am? Because you ain't asked me none of that.
How you gonna ask them who you are?
Because they ain't listening.
They ain't listening.
I told you. But you ain't heard me.
I was trying to get up in there some type of way, but it's like, and then.
How do you feel about those type of people?
I feel...
Clip.
I can't make time for those people because I would like to talk to people.
Are they lacking something? That's what I'm really asking. Let me ask you the correct question. Do you feel like they talk about themselves so much because they're lacking something that you actually need?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like they're lacking something. And I feel like also that they have a point to prove and they feel like they have to prove it to me when I'm just a girl. You know, I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
Just a girl.
And you don't have to do or be all of what you're saying you are and you're not. You telling me all this stuff about yourself and you giving me all these layers. Pause on that and not listening to me at all about who I may be or who I am. But when you're telling me about who you are, this is not even really who you are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they gotta lie to you up front because how else can they get the draws?
It's like, what y'all lying to me for?
I just told you to get the draws.
Hey, so I got to piggyback off of you. You were done? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was pretty much done. That and well, it's kind of like if you're constantly talking about yourself and you're not digging deep into me, then that makes me feel like
you lose interest.
Like I'm losing interest. I'm losing interest because you want to be by yourself because that's all you talk about.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So let me move out the way.
I was going to piggyback.
Let me let you be with you.
Let me move out the way. Let me let you.
I've dealt with women.
I heard you though.
I dealt with women that didn't listen. Mm-hmm. I have a reaction to it.
What is it?
So if we're in the middle of a conversation, and I'm talking, and they take it to them. Oh yeah, I did that and this and that. I'd be like, oh, okay. They don't even get it.
They don't get it, and they still keep talking.
Okay.
They still keep talking.
I do it.
On purpose.
Can I bounce off of
real talk?
Yes.
Like, girl.
It's really not that deep.
I don't mind giving these keys away. Remember we said, what is too much information? I don't mind giving these keys away.
Give them.
Once I lose sexual attraction to you,
oh yeah,
whatever it is, it's pretty much over. Like once I stop showing up in a certain way, once I lose ideas for romance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Can I ask you something about that?
That's relationship spaces, though.
In relationship spaces, and you say that, and so is sex that important? Because if you take the romance, if you using the
sexual attraction
and the sexual, and you taking that away, and if that dictates,
but you got to pause though. So when I say romance, it doesn't have to lead to sex. I mean, like,
yeah, I know that. I said that's why I said sex and I said romance.
We were here. I get it because this me because I got the headphones so I can hear everybody. So I
want to scream so bad.
No, I'm not paying attention to the space that's between us. So that's me. Mm-hmm. So, but just be mindful, like we can still.
Shh, I got you.
Right, so
that's another word for be quiet.
Because this is like literally an echo.
Sex is not big, but sexual attraction is.
It is. I agree.
Sexual attraction. Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
So how active we are sexually, no. I don't have to. I know people that they talking about some 2 times a day. Like, bitch, you ain't got no money. I'm sorry. You can't have no money. Because what you mean 2 times a day?
Doing it?
Or they quickies. Ain't no love really there. It's like I ain't gonna say ain't no love there because we love different. So sex not important, but sexual attraction is. And I like to be excited about new ideas when it comes to romance. I like that shit. And when we in a good space, G, like shit come to me easily.
Like what's an example?
When I don't feel safe no more. What you mean?
Like of good romance from you. What would
she post that all the time?
Right.
Oh. I thought y'all might have wanted to
like an idea for somebody.
Yeah,
man,
throw one out there.
No,
let me talk about now. You ain't giving too many keys.
Yeah, they gotta pay for it.
Figure that.
Y'all made me forget my question. Keep going.
No, we got to circle to when we show interest and what that look like.
No, my bad.
When somebody showing interest.
No, my bad. I got the question. I'm sorry. I want to go here because I smoke, so I be forgetting. Listen, check it out. What's like friend zone?
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about when you don't show interest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's say somebody's not showing interest in you. How do you know when you've been friend zoned? Like, you know what? I think you just cool.
Those
Look at her talking about, I ain't never been friend zoned. I hate her.
With the straight girl.
Yeah, you.
That's
yeah.
good. First, I don't think I count because I don't pursue straight women. But the fact that I had an attraction.
Right, you count if you were attracted. Go.
No. It don't count because I'm not going to pursue that. I can acknowledge you if I'm attracted. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I think that's a different ball game than pursuing something and trying to make something out of nothing. I'm not trying to do that.
I get it. Trying to make something out of nothing. However, you were still friend zoned because you were attracted.
Not friend zoned because I didn't try anything. Don't you have to try something to be friend zoned?
You ain't gotta.
We friend zoned each other, nigga.
You friend zoned each other, but your initial was an attraction.
Tanesha,
everybody calm down.
Hit a pause. You answer this shit for us.
Pause.
But let me present my argument. Go
ahead and present your argument.
So I'm a friend zone her because I don't pursue straight women. She gonna friend zone me because she's not gay. So we
friend zone the person first.
So you basically see exactly. That's my point.
We did.
So she gonna say she gonna friend zone
you first.
We did it.
I'm just fucking with you, G.
We did it simultaneously.
I'm just fucking
with you. You guys just came to a common.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So I already know what it is.
And wait. So you guys came to a common ground that you were friend zoned, right?
Each other.
Nigga, we never even tried anything else. It had nothing.
I ain't saying that you tried it.
I said in the beginning to become a friend zone. So are you saying there was nothing there?
Man, y'all know what I'm saying.
No, they don't.
You okay?
No, they don't.
You. I hate this.
It happened,
but you were attracted. You. There was some sort of attraction.
There was a mutual attraction
from you though. No, not mutual. Fuck mutual. We just talking about from her end because that's how you're friend zoned. It can't be a mutual thing. It has to be a one end thing for me. No, there was some sort of attraction.
I got you. I'm about to kill your shit though.
Kill it. I don't give a fuck.
Kill that shit.
Mother Earth. I've been trying to think of something for me. Ooh, I've been trying to think of that shit up from
Can we take a shot?
We can take a shot.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so there was a certain attraction from you towards her, knowing she gay, and
she's straight.
I mean, damn, my bad, baby. Straight. I mean, not baby.
It's okay.
But knowing that she's straight. Mm-hmm. So that's your defense. That's your automatic defense. She's straight, so I wasn't gonna try to talk to her anyway.
No.
So that's your automatic defense. That's the automatic defense. However, it's up to her. We always put the ball ain't in her court.
It's not in her court.
The ball ain't in her court.
It's not in her court. And she will also tell you.
But if she go what?
Let me finish.
But if she go what?
I'm not going. I told you this shit before.
So where did the friend zone come from?
We're not talking about just one person in particular. I'm talking about in general.
Gee.
I ain't talking about because we ain't gonna do that.
I'm not pursuing straight women. And I already told you that.
Have you ever been friend zoned?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to talk about when my ass got friend zoned.
Right. She done went somewhere.
I ain't go nowhere else. You got friend zoned and you just don't want to say that.
Gee, why wouldn't I say that? And I'm saying, what? I'm telling you that she tell me it's something different about me that she can't explain.
See, I'm talking general.
Oh, tell the story because I want to hear what she said.
Exactly. So what Nelsia don't understand is that either way, I'm not pursuing no straight woman.
Period.
And either way, she understands her sexuality. So regardless of something different about me or my attraction to her, it don't matter. I don't pursue straight women. She's not gay. Even though it's something different about each other. It don't matter. it's not moving anywhere. So let's make peace with the fact that we can only be friends.
So are you guys still friends to this day?
Yeah, we still cool.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh.
Listen, that's not my thing, and I'm not trying to be specific on a person. I'm
Just
saying in
friend zone
general.
in
I'm not pursuing
Just
straight
friend
women.
zone, just friend zone in general.
No.
However, if the person that, so if that person was
Nelson,
actually, if that person
Nelson,
made a,
we right here, G.
if
Calm down.
if that
Calm down.
person, I don't see myself.
If
If
you
that
don't hear
person,
yourself, I got the headphones.
I hear her in the headphones, and I don't even have on the headphones.
She know you. I know you're excited.
If the person,
Tanesha, your ace here.
She's passionate. She's passionate about what she's saying.
Ooh.
if the person is going, if the person a year into your friendship is going, you not going?
No.
All right, bet.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
Ooh. So I'm gonna speak on when I got friend zoned.
Oh, I know you did some friend zoning though. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Definitely know that.
Do you? I do. I know some. You don't know what I know.
I don't. Y'all dynamic is different. I respect it.
I would just like to add that these bitches know all of my fucking business. Both
These
of y'all.
bitches don't know anything.
Y'all
she know
bitches
more
know.
of your business.
You know lots of parts of it.
Okay, lots of important parts. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got friend zoned, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. So it was a dating situation, and it was moving particularly fast.
Mm.
And it wasn't moving
U-Haul
fast in the
lesbians.
sense of we were trying to push it. It was moving fast in the sense that we had a really good vibe and a really good energy. It was almost like how you said it's like love at first sight. Like it's that energy you feel like a friend. Like, what? Me too. We seeing it at the same
So
time.
excited.
It's exciting.
So we said it at the same time.
No, like, you know this person, I know this person. Like, to the point where we making handshakes.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
We
You
ain't
know
never
what I'm
did that.
And like,
I
cute
know y'all
handshakes, like boom,
I
boom,
ain't
boom,
never did
mwah, mwah, like type shit. And then, to me, I got friend zoned.
Mm.
I feel like it was presented to me as we were friends to begin with, and this is what we were supposed to be doing. And then it got too real
But your
for a
daydreaming
motherfucker.
ass.
And I feel like it just got too real and too... You know how we was talking about people are not ready for certain parts of us? Like they not ready for the amount of love that we have to...
The intensity of...
Yeah.
our
So I
dynamics.
think that I was... With me and my dating with purpose mindset, me thinking everything is going with the flow, this person is thinking that it's moving too fast. And
Scary.
I got friend zoned.
Scary.
It was I feel like it was a fear. And not only a fear because of like, oh, I've never felt this before. It feels weird. Love. Oh my God. I feel like the position that they are in life, as far as like finances and does this person think that they are at the caliber that they are supposed to be at to satisfy me and my needs and what I want and what they want for me. So I was...
For real.
I was where I thought I was doing the right things and like moving forward towards my dating. It felt like I got pushed back 10 steps because they weren't ready to receive that.
Transparent moment. Transparent moment.
Please.
I always aim too high for where I'm at. I ain't gonna hold you because all my life I've been able to like just figure shit out.
Same.
All my life. And not everybody, they don't have that. Like a lot of people don't know where the fuck they going. So me, I can make something out of nothing. Like I got my hands in so much shit, G. There's no way I can't figure that shit out. But it's a lot of people that don't know, like, they're not as skilled. They're not resourceful themselves.
Exactly.
They don't have resources. You know what I mean? So it's like I always felt confident and without even knowing that's what it was and what God got for me, because I promise you, I swear to God, I don't give a fuck how shit look. I always figure shit out.
Same.
This is why I don't let, like through the gay, I don't let women in my finances. It's because bitch, don't worry about what's going on. No, dead ass, don't worry about what's going on. I promise you,
don't worry about.
Don't worry about what the fuck I got going on, bitch.
For real.
Donations. Was that a good time, Ace?
even without the donations, this is, I swear to God, every time. So I you right though. I do feel like we spoke on this and on the other podcast, right? We spoke on when we was talking about like I forgot the overall topic, but a lot of us don't really take chances in certain spaces. You like masculine identified women, right?
Yeah.
So we don't have the finesse that feminine women have. So we can't really elevate in corporate spaces like that unless we feminize ourselves in some shape or form.
Damn.
Like we could be stems. We could be stems and, you know what I'm saying, like more softer and that don't intimidate men, because, you know, I feel like society coddles men when it comes to us. We got so much talent, we got so much shit that we can offer, but the fact that we kind of quote unquote align with them, they would rather put us behind the scenes and make us figure this shit out on our own before they'll put us in the forefront.
For sure.
So yeah, financially, like when we look at our dynamics and we look at dealing with feminine women, yeah, we want to be as good as that shit feel in that moment. It's always going to be in the back of our mind, like, can I take care of her?
And it's just for me. Can I just say one more thing? For me, and it's not for everybody, but for me, I would like to have the benefit of the doubt. I would like to feel like even at your brokest, most poorest, most I don't have it as times, you can count on me to be there for you, to help you, even if I don't have the money, the monetary part of it. Like just mentally push you and help you understand that I don't want to say I'm a down ass chick, but like at some point, like, bitch, I be broke sometime too. We relate. Like,
Can I add something though before? I don't know if Nuki needs to go.
I ain't got nothing to say. I'm drunk.
That's why I love this nigga. You feel it. So what I notice about, because I don't really put this shit out there, like a lot of shit that come through my DM, but it be like, we don't say studs just to keep it short, right? They be like, I listen to a lot of content from men because that's who I closely relate to, right? So if you think about the heterosexual world and then what those women want in that world, they mind. Yeah. So because they got this the only representation that they really have on a large scale, that's the content that they're consuming. So it's like they already got in their mind, I need to be able to like, they don't see too many of you. You're rare. And I think
so you're saying that the studs, from just piggybacking off what they see in our just the generation and just like where we are now, from women, period, is
what's highlighted the most. I'm not gonna say from women, period. I'm not gonna say on average. I want to be clear about that.
Right.
That's why I encourage people to pay more attention to like their in-person experiences, because online can trick you. It can send you off.
For sure. Yeah.
So you have to know who you are. You have to know what the real world is, right?
Right.
But a lot of these people not where I'm at. So when they paying attention to what's going on online, that's most of the content. They're highlighting most women that's like, if you making 50,000, don't even try to date.
See, yeah. I don't know. For me, it's just like, don't be poor. I said that before, but at the same time,
pouring your mindset or pouring your like.
Don't be like homeless and you don't have anything. You don't have a bed to lay in. Like,
and try to date. Yeah, that is.
Like,
I'm with you.
Be be able to date. Dating costs sometimes.
How you feel about those that's talking about some make 50,000 or make this or make that? I ain't got time for none of you hoes.
I don't
I don't make that.
I think that for me, it's the vibe. I think it's the vibe. I think it's a vibe. I think it has absolutely nothing to do with the money part of it. Yeah. I think the money part trickles in at some point. And you know when you're talking to somebody who even has an idea of, you know what I'm saying, having money or businesses or whatever the case. But for me, it just be in my heart. Like, I need to know that I can connect with you.
Yeah.
Like,
that's important, man.
And if we have a connection and you're dating and you're not, I don't want to keep saying poor because there could be 1,000 ways that people can be poor.
You are saying poor.
I just want to, just the guidelines. The guidelines are
you able to take care of yourself?
Are you able to take care of yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you mentally stable? Are you emotionally stable? Mm-hmm. Sometimes maybe not all the way, but at the same time, it's like, if you have the energy and if you have the vibe and if there's a connection, that means something to me. Yeah. So I won't say, oh, like you come in and you have it figured out and then we are moving forward and then boom, you have situations where you may be between blessings. What I'm saying is, in those situations, you don't have to fret. Like, I'm there for you. I am independent enough to say that I could pick up the slack. And even if I can't, I can mentally and emotionally be there for you to help you understand that you don't have to run away from me. You don't have to be afraid of that. Yeah. And things happen. You're a human being. You're an individual and things happen. So it's life. Life happens.
Don't fret, my pet.
Don't fret, my pet.
I wanna answer Nelson's question with the 50,000, right?
Go.
I don't know if you remember. I said this in the other episode. Like, a person could be making 6 figures a year, G, but they take on a lifestyle that could still have the same outcome as somebody who make 50,000 but know how to use that 50,000. Mm-hmm. Like, they know how to apartment shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, they live within a means and they could still be profiting more money than the person that makes 6 figures because they figure, I make 6 figures. Let me go get this type of condo. Exactly. Let me live in this type of area. Let me drive this type of car. So all of their money is still going toward sustaining a lifestyle to look like they got some shit that they really don't fucking have.
Sustaining.
So,
Sustaining.
You know when
it's a choice.
Gee, when the money go up, our expenses go up.
Yeah.
So
true.
Do you know how to save? Do you know how to invest properly? Like, not even just,
I do.
Not even just money, but like dead ass, like shit. Nigga, I done forgot about the money I put into
certain shit.
And it's just sitting there. And then a notification to pop up like, oh shit. I done forgot about that shit. So do you know how to invest? Do you live stupid? Let's be clear. Cause a lot of people live for social media.
That was the direction I was trying to go.
I hate that.
Nigga, I got the same truck since 2007.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
fuck you hoes.
I know somebody just cares about things.
My shit
I'm
paid
not
off.
trying to impress. I'm not trying to impress.
My shit is paid
when
off.
I say I'm cheap, that's what I mean. I ain't trying to impress you. Mm-hmm.
I'm living within my means.
I don't have to do nothing to impress you. I don't have to do nothing to make you feel some type of way.
If who I am does not impress you, and what I got does,
if who I am,
fuck you.
If who I am does not impress you without me,
if who I am
with the things that I have has to impress you.
And I feel like that's what we all been working on. Now, Nelsia got better celebrating her. No, did as you did.
I want to clap for you because you do so much better for yourself.
Y'all be tripping.
Cause you take care of yourself different. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
No.
I do.
You celebrate yourself different.
You're better.
You're better, G.
And that's thank you. But that's what I be trying to say. When y'all say that, what do y'all mean? Because
it used to be worse.
I know.
It used to be worse.
So are you guys saying that my cheap... Let me shut up.
Your
My
cheapness
cheapness
changed.
used to be worse.
You're not as cheap.
Or my savings, or what are y'all saying?
Let's keep it book.
Because
you
I
from
don't
the
know your
projects.
savings.
Yeah,
You from the projects.
I ain't learned certain things the way certain people did.
I'm from the hundreds. So
You ain't learned certain things
I'm
either.
from 47.
Fuck you mean?
no, Noogie,
It's the phones and the
Low end.
GDs.
hear what I'm saying, G.
Go.
We both like you came from more nothing than I did.
Definitely.
I thought I came from nothing, but you came from more
when you
nothing.
met me.
Not even just when
No,
I
I'm just
met
playing.
you,
I'm
like
just
dead
playing.
ass. Like
I'm playing.
It's just a different dynamic we grew up under.
It is.
And I can tell you right now, like you are more free than I've ever seen you, G. Like with yourself, when it comes to like shoes,
Yeah, when it comes to everything.
Yeah.
And see, and that's what I'm saying.
Even women.
Even women.
Yeah.
Even women.
I was just about to say it ties into that.
Yeah.
And it'd be like, I don't be trying to look down on myself. I don't want people to take it as that. But I did come from myself and my family. We came from certain things. We weren't as privileged as certain people.
I know.
You know,
Yeah,
my mom and my dad, they have a certain background. I'm the oldest of 6. That certain background prevented us from living a certain way.
I know.
Yeah.
We were, you know.
So you're gonna be very careful with
Yeah.
what you do
I'm
with what you
very-
make because you
yeah.
don't ever want to go there again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
what
not
we're
used to
saying is,
living. I'm not used
I
to
think
living.
what we're trying to say is, even though you been through all of that and you were this cheap type of situation,
Bitch.
you are still cheap, but
You're not as
you're
watchful.
not as cheap.
I'm
as you
not
used to
cheap.
be.
I be saying it. I'm not cheap. Listen,
You're doing
I'm
better.
not cheap. I'm not cheap
I
anymore.
think that
You more free than I am.
2
I'm
years
not
ago
cheap
you weren't
anymore.
as free as you are now today.
I'm not cheap anymore. It's just that if I don't have it, I'm not going to spend it. I'm not cheap. If I have it, I'll spend it.
I think we're
if
saying
I
the
don't
same
have
thing.
it, I ain't spending that shit.
I think we're all
We're saying the same thing, just in different ways.
For
Yeah,
what?
we're just all saying
That's
the same
and that's
thing.
what I meant when
We're
I'm not a
with you.
baller.
I don't think
I
you
ain't
cheap.
spending it unnecessarily.
We're not against
to
you. We're
prove-
for you.
Nigga, ballers ain't ballers.
We're giving you a congratulations
2024 is
because
exposing
you see
everybody,
yourself.
G.
Y'all still.
2024 is exposing everybody. Ballers ain't ballers.
I know. No Diddy.
Balling, balling is a look.
It's a look.
It's a look, and
it
we
be fake.
not trying to look like that shit. We
Exactly.
want
And
to.
the balling that I've seen is not real balling.
Don't bring that shit to me.
Yeah, I mean, people be fake balling. People be
I
scamming
don't like
and shit.
that.
Keep it moving,
Because
baby.
be not balling
I
because
had
that's
to-
more valuable.
I had to tell
me.
somebody I was with, like, I'm sorry, I'm doing everything legit.
Oh, okay.
So I know you used to scammers and drug dealers,
Damn.
Treated.
but no, dead ass.
You're not treated unless you feel treated, by the way.
In order for me to sustain, I'm trying to sustain this shit, not get away with some shit temporarily.
Well,
So I'm yeah. So
Wait.
that's above my project-ish.
so fuck no, for real. So
Yeah.
so fuck those type of women. We not focusing on those type of women at all.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get back to the conversation.
Yes, back on track.
Okay. So what does interest look like for you? What does interest look like for y'all?
Interests?
Cause that's what we on. That's the topic. I don't know if y'all know it.
Oh, well, interest for me looks like, and I say this to women a lot. I don't like answering questions.
Ooh, I hate that. It's a Pisces thing.
Now I don't. Back then, of course, it was the get to know
Pisces
process. For me now, the get to know process is the flow of the conversation. So we can ask the questions within the conversation. What? We can ask the questions within the conversation. We just don't have to. Don't get me. That's what I was saying in another episode. Don't just because I speak and tell some of my business on this podcast, don't use that as the questionnaire to get to know me.
Yes.
Don't try to depict or take my answers and do some other shit with my answers when I told you my answer. Let's flow the conversation. I'm sorry, the conversation. So if you listen to my conversation, then you know that this is real. This is what's coming out of me.
Right.
You know that I'm not trying to tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell y'all that shit right now. She don't do that.
I'm not.
At all.
You will know that. So
It's
I'm
a
not trying to put on none of that. I'm just So that's just that for me. I think I lost track.
What's the question again?
So what does interest look like for you? Like, how do people identify if you're interested? No, for real.
How do they identify if I'm interested in them?
Yeah, what have you done that's shown that you was interested?
Oh, what have I done? That's what I was interested. Sure.
Now this nigga gonna bring it back down. No more Nicki Minaj.
I think I do like gestures like, Nicki Minaj.
She's done.
She do twist.
I'm not having any more Minaj's.
Barty gang.
Barty gang.
GD. Can I say that?
Fauciage. So that means yes.
Okay, GDN. I do things like, I think for me, this is gonna sound crazy. Cooking. When I let you in my home and let you in my kitchen and let you taste my food, in there.
That sounded freaky.
It did.
It did? Even for you?
No.
It's the way you slowed it down.
It was
like,
the way that when you said it did.
Because I really love cooking. You know, like, I like when people like my food. You know when somebody be like, oh, that's so good. Can you bring that to the barbecue? I got a lot of stuff that people like it. And so when I pull out all that stuff that everybody be like, bring to the barbecue, and I put it on the table, and that motherfucker be eating that shit, and I be in the kitchen like with a little microscope looking. Watching them motherfuckers eat that shit.
Okay.
You in there like swimwear.
Somewhere. Okay.
That's when I'm interested. When I get the cooking.
Okay.
And you get the eating.
So when I'm interested,
you go. In the words of my ace.
I'm very attentive. So like the small shit that you talk about, especially when it come to your friends, I pick up on it.
The boring stuff, even the boring stuff.
Yeah, I pick up on that shit and I try to show you that I was paying attention. So that's how you know.
These hoes done got me fucked up, y'all.
I had one girl, she didn't own a bike and she always wanted a bike, and I heard her talking to her friends.
Wait.
So
I remember this.
Get her a bike.
Not no regular ass bike.
I remember
Tell
that.
me about the bike, bitch.
This is LA. This is LA.
This is LA.
This is LA.
So many of these stories.
It's LA stories, boy.
Yeah.
I need to get caught up.
Yeah.
Tell me about the bike.
Motherfucking wash and dryer, nigga. The wash and dryer situation. Like, she was talking about her mama going to the laundromat, woo woo. And I'm like, okay. Even though I didn't directly pay for the wash and dryer, I was a manager at Rent Center.
Rent Center.
I figured that shit out. I tried to drop that shit off. And I was looked at like a creep. I was like, okay.
So wait, go back to the bike. I want to know about the bike.
That was a real purchase.
I mean,
what'd you do? It wasn't a regular bike. She said it wasn't.
She like exercising. She's athletic.
Okay.
So when she mentioned like she wanted one and didn't have one, not directly to me, just like
she's just having a conversation.
Yeah, just having a conversation. Ordered that shit.
You tapped into it.
I tapped into it.
And what was her reaction when she saw the bike?
Fuck her. But look, people don't like who like them. Women don't like who like them. Women like mystery. I could tell you the most the most respect I got, the most attention I got was when I was less vulnerable, when I was less clear about what I wanted, how I felt. I definitely got more respect and more attention from women.
Same.
When
we backwards.
Yeah, when I was unaware of myself.
The meaner I am, the more I get.
Yeah.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. When I don't respond to you, the more you reach out.
The more you're
when you don't respond to me, the more I'm gonna reach out.
They did.
It's fucked up out here.
That shit dead now.
Hey,
I know.
It's with one person for me.
That shit dead now.
One person.
I need reciprocity at this point because I don't want any woman to ever get it twisted. Like, if I desire you, you don't think
For 1 second.
that you the only option. And I think that's what women get confused.
That's what I need a person to know.
But that's mine. I'll take accountability for that. So this is gonna be our ending question for this.
No. Because I didn't go. Because I think it was when we know that somebody. What was the question? And when we know, because I wanted to speak on. I just remembered I wanted to speak on a person that I know. Not a person. Yes, a person.
Showing interest in
not showing it. And when I feel like I overexert myself, you know, so
we did touch on that.
When I give too much of myself, and like you said, the reciprocation. And when I realize that it's not being reciprocated, I continue to do it,
hoping,
just in hopes that somebody that she will do it back,
will catch on to what I'm doing.
Trying to lead by example.
So I definitely wanted to touch on that because that type of shit is hard to take in. And when you continue to give somebody chance after chance after chance, I don't think they realize
how many chances that you've actually given them,
and the lack of respect that I have for them as a person.
That it's tearing it down piece by piece. The more you
my love,
play with me,
my want, my yearn, all that is declining.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm reaching too much.
And then the sad part about that is when you've loved somebody so badly, so much, and then they can't connect with you in the way that you're trying to connect with them, and then you lose that for them, and you can't get it back. That is the sad.
You lose it.
You completely lost it, and you lost them.
That's why you give them chance after chance, because you don't want to.
You hopeful.
It's in the back of your mind that I'm going to give them every chance I can so that at the end of the day, I can say I touched every avenue I could to try to save.
Because you really, really wanted it. And you wanted them to really, really want it.
See, but don't say that. Don't say that I did that to say that I did that.
Exactly.
So just to wrap up this conversation, I feel like
we can go on all night about this.
Yeah, we can. I feel like in order to see if a person really interested, it's all about how you water it. And the only way to water anything that you're interested in is with time. Ooh. So if a person invests time and attention, that's a way of watering it. And if they don't give you that, they don't want that shit to grow. Period. There's no way around that shit. If they not attentive, if they don't give time to it, I don't care how busy a person is, anything that we desire to grow, we invest time into it. So if that's not happening, then they don't want to see that shit grow.
Next. So check it out. I got an ending question.
Let's go.
Okay.
This question is from Candy S on YouTube.
Okay.
She says, we want details, not too deep, but surface. Why y'all single?
That's perfect because all of us single. Okay. Exactly. I think we should let Tanesha go.
Go ahead, T. Surface though. Not too deep, but surface.
Not too deep.
I can't really say why I'm single. I ask myself this every day, like, why am I single? Because I feel like I'm doing all the right stuff. But I think it's just I'm doing all the right stuff with the wrong person or wrong people.
Oh, deep.
And as I stated before, sometimes you have a full energy with somebody and they're just not prepared for all the love. They're drowning. You're drowning them with the love that they're not prepared for.
And they can't swim.
And they can't swim. And it ain't no life jacket you could throw them because it's not for them. The person that's for you, as bad as you want this person to be, it's not. And the person that's for you is on yonder.
Yonder. Did you say yonder?
On yonder. So I don't want to say I'm looking, but I think that I'm single because, again, I don't want to say I'm looking and I haven't found the right person, but I don't think the right person has found me. And that's just really the simple part of it. I don't want to go too deep, but I think I'm single because I haven't found the person that is prepared for all the love that I have to give.
Okay. I'm gonna go. I don't know either. I don't question anymore my age. I don't question that anymore. I question my capability of performing in relationships. I was recently engaged, so it was my first engagement after 40. So it's still a learning. It's kind of still a learning thing for me. So, due to the fact that I played a lot in my 20s, I think that I learned from all of that. But I think that I didn't take advantage of certain relationships that I had. And not saying that I wanted those relationships, but taking advantage of them in regards to how I handled them and stuff for the future.
Yeah.
So when I did make the decision to try to jump the broom, it was rushed in a way. You know, so I can say I got a few reasons why I'm single right now. I'm single because I made the choice to get out of an engagement that I was unhappy in. So that's a definite reason. I'm single because I took some time out for myself to trying to find certain things find out certain things about myself. I'm single because like right now, I'm open to meeting new people, but it's so scary.
Yeah.
I'm just not as open as I'm saying
As
that I
you
am.
like to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I like that.
I'm open though, you know, but it's really hard trying to find somebody that I can actually relate to with it, whether it's an age difference, whether it's the vibe, the energy, whether it's the trust issues, because that's my number one thing. Just a lot. It's so many things, and you question, and I've been on like 2 dates in 2 weeks. And I don't even know if I like them. I don't know if they like me.
Yeah.
I had a date. I'm sorry. I had a date. I got defensive. I was like, you know what? I'm defensive. I don't even know what the hell.
So you still got to deal with some other
I still
deeply
got
rooted
stuff that I'm dealing
never
with.
stops. Healing never
So
stops.
it's like, are you really ready? So it's a lot.
I say with me,
Yeah, it is.
I question my capacity for certain things, but because I become so aware, I see so much shit I don't want to see.
Are you looking for it?
No.
It's just coming.
I still like La La Land, nigga. That's why I be like, damn.
We at La La.
Yeah, I wish I wasn't so aware. I really wasn't, because I catch shit I don't want to fucking catch shit.
Oh no,
I'm very hopeful when it comes to people. Very hopeful. So let's be
But
clear.
still very intuitive, so you careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Nuki said some shit I related to, but I lost it a little bit. I need to be trusted. So me being in a space where like I understand what trust is, and a lot of people don't. They feel like you have to show up a certain way, and I feel like, no, nigga, you have to have your issues resolved in order to trust yourself with me. We tend to stand in like different spaces when it comes to that. Also, I could say that women are a little scary. Women are a little scary. It's like, as nurturing as women supposed to be, I don't feel like a lot of women are there. I feel like a lot of women have been positioned to be guarded. So I know it's deeper than what I'm seeing at the surface. I'm very aware of that shit. So it's like, how do we address that together? Like, how do you trust me enough to address that? Also, my heart is with somebody. That's who I thought was my home, and I still feel is my home. And it's also like, I thought that was the one. So it's kind of, I don't want to go into situations where I'm like comparing them to her.
Can I ask you something? Transparency?
Yeah.
I bet. So you were saying that you don't want to have issues. You don't want to have issues in line with dealing with her. Or she don't. You want her to accept you. You were saying you don't want her to. The issues that you have with her, she got to be able, or the issues that she has with you, she got to be able to accept those issues. That's what
I never said that.
What you say? You said something in regard to,
I want to be, okay. I'm in a space where I understand what trust is, right?
But what if she's not in that place?
Right.
You're saying that she had, that's what I was saying, I'm sorry. You were saying that she has to be in a certain place for you.
I never said that.
You said
yes, you did.
You said that she has to be, I don't want to say healed. Her issues have to be at the forefront in order for,
I said,
you guys.
I've come to a space in order to know that, or to understand that trust isn't about trusting other people. It's about trusting yourself with other people.
Right.
Right? Trusting how you experience other people. So I need her to trust me
enough with her issues.
Yeah.
Trust herself enough to be able to put her issues.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So if and when she's not in that space,
how do you?
But you guys are where you are. Y'all are where you are, but she's not in that space. Do you hold her?
Do you hold her space?
Do you? Not even that. Do you hold her? Hold that against her?
Again,
no, not being in the space that you want her there. You want her there. You want her in that space, but she's not there.
I wouldn't.
Do you feel like you hold that against her?
No, I don't.
You better not.
Now, it's things that can happen to make me feel more secure in holding that space for her. So there's different things that you could do. You don't have to be in the same space that I'm in, but there's different things that you could do, G, to show me that it's okay for me to hold that space for you. So whatever your strength is, you have to show up in that shit.
So she needs to be available.
No, whatever your insecurities are, you have to be able to communicate that shit with me. If you don't, I don't know how to hold that space for you.
Got it.
That's what I'm saying.
So if she does not communicate her insecurities with you, then where does that leave you? If she just
leaves us nowhere.
Cause it's like you're just floating in that space.
I need you to trust me in that way, because it's hard for me to know how to show up for people if I don't know where they're really at. Exactly. If I don't know what I'm dealing with, I'm gonna mishandle you, but it's not intentionally.
So basically, send me your location so I can get to where you at.
Uber.
Period.
Can Uber pick up a motherfucker who tell them they somewhere else?
And that to me is supposed to be normal. Like, that is what's supposed to be happening. But it's not.
We so traumatized by experiences. It's not normal. That shit is not normal.
Well, my thing, traumatized by experiences and meeting a new person and they weren't a part of that experience, why take that away from them?
That's our growth. It's so many people that's so damaged they can't see their way. They can't see nothing else. If they only been shown something, just think about this. Nuki, front of projects. I'm front of hundreds. Where you from?
47th, low end.
Did we all not grow up with nothing in some shape or form though?
Nothing.
Right.
Not a drop.
If somebody just dropped $1 million on us when we were super young and we never experienced having money, guess what we gonna do?
going to rainbow, like I did.
We blowing that shit. No,
I'm blowing it in rainbow. Well,
that's my point. That be my point though. That's
okay.
Not. I'm not blowing it. That's
us,
my point.
Then that's us. Then, but let's take a typical motherfucker.
We got different avenues.
Who never had nothing. If they never been exposed to something, they're gonna mishandle something.
Because while I don't have anything, I'm looking at everybody that has something, and I want what they have.
And you
so when I get it, I'm gonna go get what they have for the moment and go broke doing it.
Even if it's just a temporary moment. Like I think it's something that's in you, Nelsia, that's not in a lot of people. And I think that sometimes you don't know how to gauge that shit because it is different though, G. Like when a person is not exposed to something, they're gonna mishandle what they've been exposed to. That's opposite. That's what they've been exposed to most of their life though, G.
Yeah.
So I do understand that. So back to our point.
Yeah.
But we
y'all know we do this.
We've been going
this. We true to this.
Bank.
Y'all know what we trying to say.
It's been a great conversation though.
Yeah, it has.
These been great conversations.
We definitely gotta close it out.
We gotta close it out. We've been running out of time.
Close it out.
48 minutes done been passed.
No, it's the memory cards at this point. It ain't even the batteries.
Oh Jesus, Deontay.
So,
okay. So, we did the closing question. Did everybody answer the question?
Yeah, I think I did.
That was the end of the question?
I asked the end of the question.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys tuning in. We appreciate the energy exchange, every comment, every like. It helps us with the algorithm. So you guys are a very important part to us getting our conversations out to a broader audience. So don't think that you're not significant. You are a significant piece of this puzzle, and we truly appreciate you guys. Thank you, Tanesha, for joining us again.
We are paying attention.
Please give us all the feedback. We love all the feedback. Subscribe, like, share, talk to your friends about them. The Shellosphere is lit.
Yeah.
Literally.
See y'all next week.
It's all love over here.
Welcome to the Shellosphere.
You ain't got shit to say?
Yeah. Welcome to the Shellosphere. Welcome to the Shellosphere. Lend us your ear and take a listen. Whether you in the whip, in the bed, or in the kitchen, ease into our conversation and vibe on higher dimensions. As we tell you our position and show you that we're no different than you. Cause we all connected. When it comes to life and love, we all been affected. We all need self-correcting no matter how you dress it. So turn your TVs and your volumes up and listen to the Shello's perspective. Welcome to the Shellosphere. There's a lot of love in here. You vibing in a different atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellosphere, where we live, laugh, and learn, and you delight from the bridges that burn. Welcome to the Shellosphere. There's a lot of love in here. You vibing in a different atmosphere. Welcome to the Shellosphere, where we live, laugh, and learn, and you delight from the bridges that burn. Judge Free Zone.